Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. We're going to get some energies from your person here. Let me get some energies for my Sag's person that they're asking about. Let's see here. Okay. A few more. Yes. Let's get a little bit more. Okay, let's go over these. So what we have, it's forever with you. Cute. Okay. You are beautiful / handsome, however that resonates. Beautiful. You overwhelm me, but I love it. Cute. I want to make you mine forever. Oh, 2 forever cards here. I love laughing so much with you. Cute. Then we got soon, my love. Cute. Okay. I'm trying to rethink the situation. Okay. Then we have so much fun together. That's really beautiful, Sag. I can't stop thinking about you. Cute. Okay. Be patient with me. Aw. It's easier to not make a move right now. Okay. I'm trying to move on. Okay. So, Sad. So what I'm getting from your situation is that your person definitely sees a future with you. They definitely believe that it is forever. It's forever with you here. And that, you know, they definitely see a long-term potential for sure. And they can't stop thinking about you. The I'm trying to move on card is like maybe they have some past traumas, past things that has happened to them, and that's what sort of is holding them back a little bit. You know, I think that they're also saying to you, be patient with me. And so it really depends on you. If you definitely don't wait for a person if you think that, you know, you feel like you don't have the time, or maybe that's something that you are, you know, unsure about when it comes to this type of message. I think that, you know, this person is delaying the situation because they know that they have some work to do as well. I think that they know they want to, obviously they have a lot of very passionate cards about you. You guys have so much fun together. Okay, that's beautiful. You overwhelm it, but they love that. They're trying to rethink the strategy. I think that's what's happening between you and your person. It's saying here, you know, soon, my love, be patient with me. There's a lot of things maybe that they have on their plate right now that is delaying the situation. I think being patient with how it will go about is going to be really good for you. I think that, you know, everyone talks about timing, right? So I think that, you know, really, is there timing? Is there really timing to this? I think it's like whenever things are delayed, it's for a reason, right? There's a lot of things that individually you have to work on yourself and kind of take care of things that you feel like you need to work on too. You know, sometimes I feel like this is a delay is a blessing because it kind of resets your thinking, resets yourself. I know for me, I get really lost in love. And so I'm like, okay, I can't lose myself because then everything about what I want and what I want to do also starts to get delayed too. So that's what I'm getting from Spirit is that, you know, they're telling you soon. They absolutely want to have a future with you. I think that's definitely a possibility if you are wanting that. So this person is thinking that they can't stop thinking about you. You know, they're rethinking the situation. So that's really beautiful. I think that there's great potential in this relationship to create what you really want, Sagittarius. So, okay, so let's get some more energies for my Sag. Let's get some messages of Sag's person. Let's see what they're thinking. Ooh. Okay. I want to be more than friends. Ooh. I love you unconditionally. Cute. Aw. I'm becoming a better person. Beautiful. I don't react when people mention you. I left when I saw you with someone. Oh, okay. There might have been some situation where they got really butthurt when maybe you're just sort of like new at this, and maybe like, you know, maybe you're kind of like dating multiple people in a way. I'm not saying that in like a bad way or anything. Like maybe you're just dating people. And so maybe they had gotten a little bit spooked from a situation that maybe you have like a lot of options here, right, Sag? So it's like this person kind of felt a little bit like, oh, okay, like, so maybe it's not going to work out because your person was like seeing you with someone else, possibly. That could have happened, you know? So they're very sensitive. I'm feeling this from this energy right now. Like, they love you unconditionally. That's really beautiful. They're working on themselves. I'm becoming a better person. I think that's really positive. Of course, you want your person to be their best self and be in a place where they think that, you know, they're ready to take on the world. I think that's really important. I feel like sometimes when people get into relationships and they are kind of somewhat broken and working on themselves and not in a good place, this person is definitely trying to create a better life for themselves. That's what I'm getting here. I don't react when people mention you. So what I'm getting from this is that maybe you have friends that know each other or something like that, or something like maybe there's a situation where, you know, something comes up where you are kind of in the conversation, and you know, maybe they're trying to keep their cool. I feel like they're trying to keep their cool. They're trying not to overreact, but they absolutely like are in love with you, which is really beautiful and cute. And so they want to be more than friends. So if you're just friends right now, they're definitely looking to pursue you in a more serious type of way. So that's really beautiful. Okay, so let's get some more energies from my Sag's person. What are they truly feeling? Let's get the real answers here. Sag's person. Ooh. Let's get one more from my Sag. Oh, two more, okay. So we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Ooh, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Beautiful. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Beautiful. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Ooh, okay. So what I'm getting here is that you possibly have children. That might be something that you have to take into consideration in your situation here. And I think that I feel like really there's really such a big positive chance here for you to really get what you want. And I think that you really need to believe in what you want as well. And you know, if you're connected to a Capricorn, I feel like there's some similar energies because I just did Capricorn's reading. And so it's saying to trust in what you want and what you believe and what you need in your life, what you need in love. And it's definitely worth the effort to take. So if you're really called to really be with this person, definitely trust in that step. I feel like sometimes it is scary to really think that and kind of let down your guard, but really, you know, I think considering everything that has happened in the world and life, and you know, there's been a lot of loss and a lot of gains, and so, you know, there's really nothing to lose. I feel like, yeah, okay, like we are afraid of rejection and we are afraid of loss and losing a person that you really love. And so I think that, you know, the one thing about what I have learned from, you know, in the past year and 2 years and really all my life is that really it's worth taking a chance in love, because then it's better to do that versus regret, right? So you know, I think it is scary. It is scary to trust another person. It is scary to make the effort. It is scary to give it a chance. But, you know, it's saying here, right here, is that it's worth it. I think that this person genuinely has these beautiful energies towards you, and that they definitely want to see a future with you. You know, no relationship is perfect. There definitely is an energy of work here, right? When it comes to relationships. So these things take time and effort and patience and trust. And I think that when it goes back, when it goes back within yourself and you kind of get to know what is really in your heart, trust that. I think that's what this is, what it's saying here for you, Sag, is that trust what the signs are. Trust what your intuition is. You're very an intuitional person, so definitely trust yourself. You know, I think that doubt just holds us back, right? And so let's get some more energies for my Sag. Oop. Okay, sensuality I have here. Express your sensuality. Ooh, opportunity knocks. Go for it. Beautiful. Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. So cute. Okay, so yeah, it's exactly what I was saying earlier too about kind of like going for it. Opportunity knocks. This love is opportunity to get what you want. You know, don't be afraid to express your sensuality. Living in your sensuality. I feel like this person absolutely loves your sensuality. That's definitely something that they love, like, no doubt about it. And it's saying go for it here. Spirit has a funny way of saying, really being really straightforward, go for it, and to not worry, be happy. So that's beautiful, Sag. Like, I think that, you know, when something is truly meant for you, there is going to be growth, of course. There's going to be steps that you need to take towards it. There's going to be hurdles that you have to overcome. But you know what? Believing in yourself and being happy about it and just going for it is definitely much more satisfactory versus kind of being scared and being afraid to take the first steps, right? So I think that's really beautiful. And I think that really applies to not only love, but in your life as well, Sag. So let's get some more energies from my Sag and their person. So we have improving health. Listen to your intuition. Exactly what I was saying, Sag. Listen to your intuition. Definitely do what you think is right for you. And I feel like changes are coming, especially with the butterflies and her crown here, her headpiece. That's really beautiful. So beautiful changes are coming. You might not feel like, you know, you're ready for these changes, but yes, you are, Sag. You definitely have a ability to adapt to the situation and improving health. So I think that this really maintains my message here about really getting to know your mentality, improving your mental health. I think this is what I'm getting here as well. You might be feeling called to also fixing your diet as well, maybe eating a little bit more healthier, a little bit more raw and green. That's what I'm getting here. And so let's get some of these sacred heart messages for Sag. Let's get another one. These heart shapes, I love them, but they're difficult to hold. Ooh, look at that image. Let's see the other image. Oh, beautiful. That's really beautiful. Okay, so the first one, this is the two people. Beware of what you are projecting, for qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Interesting. So there is a mirroring effect that you and your person have. So it's interesting when you think about mirroring. I don't really like to bring up twin flame because there's a lot of like energy towards that term. And I think for me, experiencing soulmate connections and connections in general on a deep soul level, I think that, you know, being humans like to define and like to categorize our things in life, right? So twin flame is definitely just a label that people like to throw out there. And so there's really no term that you can really define a soul connection. I think that's what really all love is your soul connecting to another soul. And I think that, you know, we really can't categorize, maybe you do have more of a connection with a certain person versus another person. Yes, that's definitely true. But I think terms and defining it, it's really undefinable, really. So when I talk about that versus this kind of mirroring, so this is what I feel like a lot of like soul connections do. They definitely mirror each other. So it makes you aware of like, okay, if this person is acting a certain way, maybe not speaking to me enough, or like maybe kind of being hot and cold or something like that, that is something that you are also doing in some way, connecting spiritually wise, and that person is reflecting that towards back to you. So that's a very interesting concept. You don't really have to, like, if that's confusing to you, definitely, you know, no big deal. I think it's just interesting because it is coming up. So there has been some sort of mirroring happening between the both of you, because you are deeply soul connected. So that's, I'm not surprised, because sometimes also soulmates and soul connections will bring out qualities that you are unaware of, and you start to grow from it, which is really the point of these connections, right? Learning lessons and growing from that. And so one example for me, one of my closest friends, she's definitely a soulmate. I call my friends soulmates as well, because we definitely connect in such a deep level. And so she really brought out my ability to be more expressive about and passionate about my feelings when I disagree about something, making my feelings known, being open to expressing that to another person, not being afraid to hurt the other person, and not hurt them in a way where it's like I'm purposely hurting them, but being less afraid about the confrontation, or being less afraid about being quiet, because I think as a child I was more of a brought up to be respectful and quiet, and you know, if I don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it. But sometimes when people do something crazy, or like when it kind of upsets me, then it's like, you know, I need to express myself more of that, and I shouldn't sit back and make things okay when I know in my heart that's not okay. So that's a really big hopefully example for you to get when it comes to soul connections, is that this person is going to bring out things that it's meant to make you grow, right? Make you become a better person. So hopefully that makes sense. That was sort of like a long explanation on this card, but that's what I'm kind of getting from this connection. This person is definitely bringing out qualities in you that you definitely weren't aware of, and are now bringing out. So that's really beautiful. And so that's also telling me, like, even parts of the negative side of the relationship, maybe it's certain things that you guys do that you're not aware of as well, that you're projecting. So anyways, the other card, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's so beautiful. So that's also probably one of the lessons that you are learning from this. I think that we get conditioned so much from the society about love. You know, I think that's like, okay, we should do this and this and this when it comes to love and partnership. And really, is there really any rules? It's just kind of made up from generations and generations of partnerships, right? But it's saying like, maybe criticizing one another and making sure all these things line up in a row, that's not really how it goes here, right? That's not really how in reality relationships work. And so it's saying here, maybe that's something that you both need to work on, is criticizing one another. It definitely leads to unhappiness, right? And if you have all these expectations from them, and it's creating unhappiness within yourself too. So it's saying here, accept each other as it is. That's really the purest form of love. And of course, people are working on themselves, and you know, sometimes we put so much pressure on each other that we overdo it and we end up hurting ourselves. So, oh, this is really beautiful, Sag. I love that. Okay. So let's get some closing self-healing messages. Of course, these are my favorite. These are really great. You can do it, you know, right now. And this is just for you, you know, that you can do right now. That'll help you just kind of get balance. And, you know, we always, like I always say, like, you lose track of who you are sometimes when it comes to love. And these are really beautiful. These are fun. Okay. So, says, align your intentions with your actions. Okay. Then we have, tune into your inner peace. Beautiful. You are perfectly beautiful. Beautiful. Forgive someone. Ooh, I like these. That one never popped up before. So, tune into your inner peace, Sag. So, that's one of the things I feel like you're going to have to do during this retrograde. If you didn't watch my retrograde reading, definitely watch it. I think there's beautiful messages in that one and beautiful energies that came out. And so just remember that you are beautiful. That's something that Spirit just wants me to tell you. I think that all souls are beautiful, you know, even though everyone's kind of working on themselves and, you know, there's a lot of things going on. I think that everyone is beautiful in their own way, right? So that's really important to remember. Forgive someone. So there might be someone in your life that you had to forgive, and that's not exactly the easiest thing, especially when they hurt you really, really bad. And so once you forgive someone, it releases a lot of things, and it takes time. There's no like 30 minutes forgiving, you know what I mean? So if there's someone in your life that has hurt you, definitely make the effort to forgive them. I mean, it's not worth it, I think, when you live your life and you keep on going and you just have a grudge against them. It's not worth it, you know what I mean? And, you know, for me, for an example of forgiving someone, I was in a abusive of relationship, and so it took me a long time to forgive them, right? To forgive them. And so it took me a while. And so even though I didn't really speak to him or anything like that, it took me a long time to forgive myself, especially, and forgiving yourself is also important too. And so if that's something that you have had experienced, definitely make the effort to choose to forgive that person. And you don't have to speak to them, of course, if it's obviously not in the best scenario. But forgiving someone who has hurt you in general, I think that's really beautiful and releasing, and is going to help you kind of release a lot of things that I feel like has happened, you know? And so align your intentions with your actions. So you might have a lot of thoughts that you've been wanting to do. Definitely align to that. You know, this could be to your own goals, I think, as well, Sag. That aligning to your actions and your intentions with your actions, I think that's a very beautiful thing for you in your growth in general when it comes to growing yourself. And so tune into your inner peace. What this is telling me is that definitely make peace a priority in your life. I think that that is definitely something that we don't pay attention to a lot. I think inner peace is such a beautiful thing as well. And that you might get a message from your person, but that was my messages. But yeah, turn into your inner peace. I think that is a really beautiful energy that Spirit is telling me that would be beautiful for you to do. And so yeah, you're perfectly beautiful, Sag. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope that helped, and definitely like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you later, Sag. Bye.